plan look to go? Is we're going to be trying to attack this site, and they're going fast.
Yeah, Paradox already through. Fossey finding the immediate pick onto Sin. It's already looking grave. Fossey brought down to 15 HP from a dink. That shock dart almost landing on shots. He's gonna have to throw his Phantom back and kind of play up sight. This is gonna, oh my god, he might end the shock dart. Oh, very close as Mystic finds I Drink Milk on the other side. Fossey knows the player has jumped up, and Senti, the beautiful shot on the Oxy from backside. It's gonna even things out a little bit more. ZRZ, the pick onto the enemy Sova, and suddenly it's a 2v3 with Mystic finding that pick. Betrayed Embers wants this round. They have to get it. It's their gun round. It's for them. Mystic and Hot Gamer Boy pulling through for the side of Betrayed Embers. It's only up to Fossey. How much can he do? And it's not enough. Across the wall, this is his only chance he's going to be able to find. Players are really close, but everyone's going to be looking for the smoke. He tries to come through. He's not going to be able to connect the shots, and Santi on the other side is going to be able to take him out. Mystic finally answering back. Sin and Hot Gamer Boy as well. Fossey dashing into CT. He's going to try to get Sin. Hot Gamer Boy from the back is going to be able to do a decent amount of damage to Fossey. It's a 2v2 situation. Mystic with another beautiful Sheriff headshot. He's going to find 3 of those. Gonna go back. He's already on this other side though, and Fossey swinging. Not going to be able to find anyone. Hot Gamer Boy getting 2 very clean headshots with the Vandal. He's going to be able to find a 3rd. He's swinging. He's found a 4th, and he cannot connect onto the 5th. Senti left all alone in a 1v3 situation.
What a play there from Hot Gamer Boy. A clean squadron will potentially close out the round. Santi needs an ace to win this one.
I have them.
Yeah, the aces from both the players have been super advantageous. Sin on bridge is not going to be able to quite connect the shots, but neither is Santi. He's backing up onto the right side. Oxy trying to play to him, and Senti's going to be able to take him down. He's on such low HP, though, 6 HP, and not with the bomb. Oxy coming from behind. The timing is just perfect for Santi. Oxy now has no idea where he is, and Santi's able to walk back to the spike.
Here we go.
The angle at the right time, and Oxy is going to be able to take him down. Like it's easy. Oxy.
And Fox. Yeah. This is tragic.
Down immediately. Oh my goodness.
A bit of a frustration Hunter's Fury is used by Luna as well, and it's not going to be able to find anything. But Hot Gamer Boy, can you do something here? But can only jump.
He can't jump over the wall. Oh, and Senti's waiting for him with the operator. It's going to be so unfortunate for Hot Gamer Boy. Sin here might be able to make something happen, actually. He's taking out the spike. He's found a 2nd, and he's able to connect out of the 3rd. Immediately, the tides have changed. I Drink Milk pulling up onto the site, and Sin finds his 4th. Doesn't quite have to ace, but he's the only player inside, and with such low HP, the drone going to be able to come through. He's the only player left alive. He has to ace now in this moment against Santi, a player that has done so much for ROSO Paradox in the past, and Sin on such low HP has to play this perfectly if he wants to get anything done.
Slowly, they're making their way around, just barely not seeing each other. Who will find this fight?
And the timing is perfect for Sin. He's going to be able to get the ace and win the round for Betrayed Embers.
E3 back into this fight, but for now, it is another A hit.
Yeah, Oxy popping his dash immediately. He's going to be able to get paranoid, but he's going to be able to find Fossey as he dashes through. A little bit of BM there, and that's going to be a good player advantage for the side of Betrayed Embers, but this wall and res might come through from Piff. He's waiting for the TP up top. It doesn't quite happen. And Fossey's body is left all alone. Mystic past the wall. Actually going to get taken down. A little bit of an overstep there as I Drink Milk and Pip are starting to clean up. Luna not being able to connect with the collab. And the 2 headshot from Hot Gamer Boy is going to quickly clean up that round and give it right back to Betrayed Embers. I think that's going to make them be very cautious of this close corner. Luna might be able to find something. If he doesn't swing too soon, he's taken down by Pip. The smoke comes through from Mystic. Hot Gamer Boy on the flank might be able to find something, but Fossey popping the overdrive is going to be able to get onto site. Mystic taking down Oxy, not being able to land the shots. Fossey's able to find the 2nd. Sin forced to back up, and it's going to be both of the Sentinel players getting taken down by Fossey, actually, as he just runs straight through. The operator shots are connecting, and neither are the Headhunter. Fossey getting a 4K, and it's like they were waiting for a couple second mark. As Betrayed Ember is out onto the site. Oxy not able to connect the shots onto Piff, and that slow is doing a lot of stall for the side of ROSO Paradox. A 3v5. Betrayed Ember has to do so much, and Luna swinging with the spike there is going to be such an unfortunate situation. Hot Gamer Boy left to do everything. He has to ace if he wants it. He's not going to be able to do that. Hydrofield cleaning up the round and winning the pistol.
B3 are starting to look extremely good, and this overdrive is just going to be useless.
That is the second time Hot Gamer Boy is taking him down, but Santi on the other side immediately headshotting Luna. That's going to be a player evening. Possibly all the way up to Boba. But Hot Gamer Boy hearing an enemy player this time in the mid. It's going to call the rotates, and this is going to be a pause for the side of Betrayed Embers. Sin not able to find much. Taking down Santi. And it's all up to Biff alone on site. Idric Milk is just a little bit too far away. The classic comes through, and that right click is so good. He's able to connect on to Mystic as well. The TP comes through, and Idric Milk able to find that TP. It's all up to Hot Gamer Boy. He's been so good in the past. How much can he do now with this operator? He has no headhunter shot. He's gonna have to swing through it. He finds one. The spam isn't quite good enough, and he gets the right click. That's gonna be a 3 Clay. Able to connect a few shots on Sin and force him to run back, so they don't have all the space in the world. And if they don't clear Santi out here in the back, it could be doom for Betrayed Embers. And Santi's able to get 2 picks out with the 2 force. It's going to be good for them as Hot Gamer Boy's taking down Fossey with the stash onto site. Luna answering back with 2 of his own. He knows where these players are. ZRZ finally taking him out. It's all up to Oxy in a 3v1 situation. Able to find Santi immediately. Piff also taken down. They're not swinging quite together. It's a 1v1, and Oxy will get a 3K to bring Betrayed Embers up to 11. Fossey here's the rotates come through, and he's able to kill Luna. That's the spike. Immediately taking down Hot Gamer Boy, though, holding the operator line. He's been so good at shutting Fossey down in the previous rounds as Mystic finds him from the spawn into CT. Oxy already on site, taking down Idric Milk. Piff has forced to rotate over, and it's a 3v4 situation. Paradox has to retake. Shots coming through, able to connect on to ZRZ. He's gonna do a much more of these jump picks as Piff is finally able to get a kill. He is able to res too, and that's gonna be a 3v3 situation now. And Sin is on such low HP, he might be able to get taken down immediately here. Santi does eventually find him. And with Mystic down on top of the site, they know where Oxy is. It's the same position as last game, and he's not able to do it. That's gonna be a nice round from Pip with the res and
for a lot of the tournament too, is we're gonna get to potentially this final round. Santi with the Bucky trying to play hero.
Yeah, he's walled off actually. The TP won't be able to come through, and Mystic claiming Santi's life. That's already a bad start to what is potentially the last round of Sunset. Hot Gamer Boy finding a pick on the other side of the map. Pip trying to do as much as he can. He's able to find 2, but the slow comes through, and Mystic finds him. It's a 1v3 situation for Fossey, and all he has is a Spectre. The overdrive is available to be popped. He's trying to look for a gun, and it's just a stinger. Trying to find potentially a pick on a Hot Gamer Boy, but Hot Gamer Boy is already pushed all the way back. It looks like he's going to work through the market door, and these players have such a good post plant setup. It's looking incredibly dire for Fossey. He has to do so much if he wants to win here. Smoke coming through, the double swing, and Oxy will find Fossey and give Betrayed Embers the first map of Grand Finals.
Both of them went to Paradox in the last map. Of course, we won't talk about what happened after that second one, as Sin looking for more and will be able to find it. It's a 5 versus 3 favoring B3.
Yeah, Santi's stuck in that corner and not even seeing the rotate from Sin is just a little bit scary. This high-low coming through from Fossey and ZRZ, though, is very dangerous. Oxy willing to put a smoke down here. That's going to be his final smoke. Fossey with such low HP is not going to be able to find much. Idric Milk not connecting shots, and Mystic is moving like CS Glock over there with that classic, and he's going to be able to find that kill, and that's going to force the rest of these players from Paradox to kind of just work up through the A side. If they can get to the B side, though, it is incredibly open with just Hot Gamer Boy sitting there on the B site. The eye comes through from ZRZ. Fossey immediately taken down. What a beautiful shot from Luna. Mystic pushing up, and that's going to be a flawless pistol round from Betrayed Embers.
Fully pushed up through B-Long, able to find that starter pick. Will it happen again as this Outlaw is in full force?
Yeah, he's out of his TP, so he couldn't be caught by some mutants. He's forced to back up. The spam is going to be able to find Luna. Hot Gamer Boy and Such Low HP is forced to TP out of there, but that's going to be huge for Paradox. They're getting so much damage done, and that's
A lot of visitors coming towards them. Who will be able to find this pick? Because Piff has the Spectre.
and the timing is just almost not right. Sin isn't quite peeking yet, and he's going to be able to be taken down by Piff. What a scary moment. Sin pushed up way too far, not giving himself any opportunity for escape or a safe place to sit, as Piff is going to walk through this bucket. Could be doing so much damage, but it's not going to be able to do. And this eco round from Paradox is going to be so good. Oxy with the bucket inside the smoke is not able to connect, and Piff with the third. And I mean, oh my god, he's doing so much work for his team on this. Is just sitting there. RhodesRMR jumping through, and Hot Gamer Boy is not able to connect to the shots. That's going to be a 4K for Piff, and a beautiful eco round from Paradox.
They can even live in this game, as Sin popping the showstopper, won't be able to find it.
Showstopper doesn't connect on anything, but Piff will. He's going to be able to find both these players in the back. Is he going to be able to connect any shots? He won't. Fossey finding Sid in the back, but that was so dangerous from Piff, working through, making so much noise. Fossey on 15 HP is pushed up so close. Luna is going to be ready here for Fossey. Fossey's not ready for him, and he won't be. Luna finding that kill. Mystic finding one in his NRZ. Suddenly the momentum is shifted back into Betrayed Ember's hands. Santi's the last player left alive, stuck in short. He's not able to connect on anything yet. Luna finally taken down. He knows this player is coming from U-Haul, making so much noise. Mystic in a Santi in a 1v1. Hot Gamer Boy, the only player left alive. The TP will come through, and Hot Gamer Boy is forced to pick up a weapon. He knows Santi is coming through U-Haul. The spam comes through, the flash disconnect, but he's not aware that it won't be a stick, and that's going to be a clutch for Hot Gamer Boy.
Real strikes used early in this round.
Yeah, that's going to be an immediate A hit. They said, let's just run Betrayed Embers over. Hot Gamer Boy with a beautiful first shot, but RhodesRMR not afraid to trade that out. Piff on such low HP. He's playing for his one. Oxy, we know he can be such a dangerous player. We know he likes to lurk up so quickly there. But he's not going to be able to do anything quite yet. They're looking on working Piff out of U-Haul right now. They've done a decent job. Sin on this flank. I don't think they're going to be ready for it to be that fast. The showstopper comes through and finds Fossey in the corner. That's going to be a beautiful kill. And Zed isn't able to connect. It's going to be all up to RhodesRMR. He's going to wait for the plant defuse to come through, and he's able to connect on a Sin. That was a huge molly, but he might not be able to come. And Oxy will find the clutch. I don't know if he has time. The molly runs out just in time, and it's going to be so close. I don't know if he has it, and he does it. It's gonna be a clutch from RhodesRMR, and a beautiful round from Paradox. B-side, Piff and Santi have just given it all to them. Oxy though, trying to clear out this elbow. Piff can get this kill, can be incredibly pivotal, and Piff will find the kill. It's a 3v5. The retake is suddenly incredibly doable for ROSO Paradox. This round is so big, and a tied half. This round could mean everything. Luna being spotted out by the dog. He's forced to run away from the nade. RhodesRMR though on this flank on a Mystic, and he's able to find the kill. Santi as well, getting one of his own. It's all up to Sin on site. RhodesRMR with a beautiful 2K on in the Viper's pit, actually, all the way on the A site. And the map is really, really flipped right now. Santi all alone coming through CT. He just got the blind onto Sin, but Sin backs up perfectly. That reposition was very, very nice. Mystic back in the Viper's pit. He pulls out the molly at the wrong time. Piv able to claim his life. That's the Viper's pit down. They might try to start the defuse here as Luna swings. He's not able to connect any headshots, but he is able to get 2 kills. 3 for Luna. Fossey finding him eventually, but he has done so much damage. It's irreversible.
Paradox so far in this series, I feel like they really haven't given oh, never mind, we're getting a showstopper, never mind.
Oh my god, Fossey with another early showstopper. Mystic is on the other side. The dog does spot him, and the jump comes through, and ZRZ is finally able to claim his life. Fossey, once again, not finding anything with this showstopper, and this is going to allow the rest of Betrayed Embers to go and walk up through into the B site with, oh my god, the orbital strike is going to do so much damage, and Luna gets blasted back by his own teammate back into the orbital strike. They're forced to pick up Spike, and they have to cut noise. The rotate's going to come through on the TP.
Gamer Boy.
We got a Hot Gamer Boy with so much information. These maps have been flipped so many times. Hot Gamer Boy with the kind of flank onto Fossey. That's going to be a beautiful shot, and ZRZ's timing is just off, and that's going to be a free A site for the rest of Betrayed Embers.
Also a free flank here as well.
Oh! ZRZ finding Hot Gamer Boy. That timing could have been really, really unfortunate. He knows when players in U-Haul. Oxy trying to fight for his life. Sin finding Piff on the other side of the map. Oxy has to look at too many angles. That's going to be a third for ZRZ. He's done so much. The showstopper comes through and is able to claim ZRZ. It's a 1v2 situation. Sin is on such low HP. He has to do everything if he wants to make it in this round and not let ROSO Paradox tie up. He's walking through. And RhodesRMR is faking the TP. He's all the way through U-Haul. The time is so low. They have to start the defuse now. Sin spamming through. The stick has to come through, and Senti able to claim Sin's life, and that's a very close round. Threat. He's gonna back up. This op shot might mean everything. It's not able to connect. Gamer Boy has one more chance, and he's not able to find it. RhodesRMR pushing through of his own, getting the Vandal. The bomb will go down. It's a 3v5, and all the players from Paradox are incredibly low. It's planted relatively open, and Luna's gonna opt in to play onto this U-Haul. Sin finding Santi in heaven, and these other two players, oh my god, pivot with the operator takes down Sin. These two players of Betrayed Embers are so far away from each other, but the players from Paradox are so low. The operator shot does come through. Luna so close here, and they didn't clear him out with the nades. He's able to find 1, 2, and RhodesRMR finally able to get that trade. It's all optimistic. These players are both 1 HP, 1 shot from the Phantom each, and RhodesRMR with a beautiful swing into the smoke finds a 3K. Heather nade, so it's not really going to be able to find anything. Sin forces back up because that close smoke is going down. The Fade Dog is going to spot him. Santi finding Luna with a beautiful kill. Fossey with the spam on his Sin. This is forcing Santi to pull out the ultimates are coming out. The orbital strike finds Oxy. Santi has found Hot Gamer Boy and has pulled out of the ultimate Piv fighting Mystic, and that's gonna be match point for Paradox. The A site, the Fade ult will come through, and that's gonna force the rest of Paradox to back up. Hot Gamer Boy holding this U-Haul very aggressively. Sin not able to find one, but this other nade could mean everything. It's not able to quite connect, and the plant will go down. The Fossey pulling out the showstopper, coming through. That's going to be a beautiful kill on Oxy. He's going to be able to find a second out of Luna. That's going to be huge for this side of Paradox. RhodesRMR and Piv coming through with 2 of their own. It's all up to Sin on match point in a 1v5 clutch with a bomb already planted. The eye comes through. They know where he is. The defuse starts, and Sin is doing as much as he can. He gets 1. He's got to pad the stats. The showstopper comes through, but it's not enough. That's going to be the map for ROSO Paradox. Players running up. That's going to force the rotates to come through from Betrayed Embers back, as all of these ROSO Paradox players are already in. Sin finding Fossey immediately. That's going to be the first blood of the map. Mystic holding this cross, and Sin with 2 more. RhodesRMR, the last player left alive, and a 1v5 clutch on pistol. We might get yet again another flawless pistol round.
Go, go, go.
I mean, both of them in the last map were why not another. Drink milk though with the spray will get taken down, and
force the TP out there. It's an interesting clone. Gamer Boy finding his wall being tripped. He pops both of his vines, and what a shot! I mean, he just swings Fossey with all the confidence in the world there. I was even surprised he gets 3, he gets 4! That's 4 beautiful headshots. Piv has to do so much. He's gotten 2 on the other side of the map. Oxy's also not looking. This is the weirdest positioning of all time. I think they're all aware of Piv's position, and God Gamer Boy with the ace! Take this elbow space very cleanly. The smoke comes through. Oxy forced to back up because of the Neon Suns. Hot Gamer Boy not quite away where RhodesRMR's positioning, but it doesn't matter. Fossey's gonna be able to take him out anyway. Zed finding one on a missing, and suddenly this round is so doable for Paradox. The retake, however, has been done so well. Oxy, Luna, and Sin all getting one of their own. ZRZ finally be able to answer back. It's a 2v2 situation. Oxy and Luna forced to retake here, and Luna spraying in the wrong position. He crowd sprays and gets taken down, but Oxy with a beautiful shot of his own. ZRZ is so weak and isn't quite in a position to find this retake, but they're gonna swing, and Oxy's gonna be able to find the 3K.
Next round here, as the aggression from B3 might get a bit scary.
Yeah, the aggression is getting quite scary. RhodesRMR able to answer back with that Odin spray immediately. Piff getting spotted by the Yoral from Oxy. He's got all the information now. Piff making a lot of noise. Oxy's very ready for this position. He gets mollied out. He's just going to stand on the molly a little bit and take all that damage, allowing Piff to claim that kill. But however, all the players are so low, and RhodesRMR has pushed up so much, he might be able to get an easy 4K here. He finds the healthy player, and he's able to get 2 more off of that. RhodesRMR has done all he needs to do in order to start to secure this round. I drink milk. With 5 HP and an Odin, the spam has to be perfect. He's TPing on to B site, and RhodesRMR is just gonna let this TP happen, and the plant spike will come down, and he'll be able to get that 4K.
Boy, still with only 2 deaths apiece in this game, as Fossey pushes forward and will find the first blood.
Yeah, Bossy, what a kill out of Oxy. That dash up is so important, but Mystic on this off angle, he's actually getting spammed. I don't know if they know he's there. It doesn't look like he does. Spam just comes through, and he's able to find one on the Fossey. He's not able to connect on the second, and Piff will get that trade, keeping ROSO Paradox in a man advantage way up through a link. RhodesRMR has spotted him. Spammer is going to come through, and Piff jumping through the Viper's Orb. He's going to be dead. RhodesRMR finding a second, finding a third, and he's going to be able to get on that spike immediately. RhodesRMR has walked away, and Luna with the spam is given Betrayed Embers their 7th round.
Luna with this Odin will be spraying down through mid, but no kill just yet until Drink Milk finds a kill.
Yeah, that spam back. It's done a lot. However, Piff on such low HP is not able to quite get through because of the stuns. RhodesRMR and Sin stuck in this corner. Piff being able to connect onto Sen. However, RhodesRMR isn't going to shoot. He tries the trigger discipline, and it's not quite enough. Oxy, though, however, on site is going to be able to find one onto Fossey. He able to find a second because of that flash. Mystic right behind him, able to take down Santi, and suddenly this is so doable for Betrayed Embers. Oxy finally taken down. RhodesRMR doing a risky jump.
Oh no.
It's gonna turn around, and the timing isn't quite right. Missing trench for the swing, but that's the healthy player down. Piff is on 4 HP and a dream right now. He has to do so much if he wants to make anything happen. Mystic spraying through all the boxes, checking all the corners. He has very little bit of time. He spams, letting Piff know that he's not on the spike, and Piff is able to walk through and get the kill, giving ROSO Paradox their 2nd round in the half. I'm able to spot Oxy. He spams him. He's going to be taken down. RhodesRMR trying to swing off of the flash. Is not able to quite connect yet. And RhodesRMR teleporting. That was a little bit scary. RhodesRMR pushing back as Piff finds one on the lurk. Sin in this battle is going to be able to swing and find Piff. RhodesRMR on site. Now stunned. Trying to do as best he can. Mystic able to help him there. RhodesRMR getting a second. And suddenly this is so doable for Betrayed Embers. And RhodesRMR swinging through the smoke. He's going to be able to find everything he needs. He needs to teleport to the spike, and Sin isn't ready for RhodesRMR to be back there as soon as he is. That's the 3rd round for Paradox.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sin.
All the way to spawn. If he's able to find one, he's able to get one. The spam comes through from Santi, however, and that's some positioning gained. It looks like the rest of them. He's from behind, though. He's able to connect, and that's the spike, and not the 2nd kill. However, Santi, yet again, claiming that life. But Luna on site with an Odin is able to be taken down by Fossey. What a flick. He's feeling himself right now. He's able to get on Oxy. He shoots the body, and RhodesRMR is able to capitalize off of that. RhodesRMR with the Visal is going to force Santi to kind of look towards CT while RhodesRMR goes on this flank, and this flank could mean everything if Santi isn't aware of this positioning, and I don't think he will be. And RhodesRMR just
he may move.
Makes a step on the drop. He knows that Santi knows the position, and he doesn't connect the dot. Santi was huge that round, able with the 3K, working through elbow. Fossey not able to quite connect, and he's forced to run away. RhodesRMR coming through spawn. Sin has pushed him so far, and RhodesRMR able to connect down to one. He's not able to quite find the second yet, but RhodesRMR on site, able to get the kills. Oxy finding Santi from the middle, and suddenly RhodesRMR and Piff have to do so much, and Piff running through Link is going to be able to spot Oxy. RhodesRMR finds RhodesRMR and Piff in a 1v2 situation. is looking to try to find anything he can latch onto. Mystic is playing this so well. Hot Gamer Boy has already rotated around, and that's gonna be a 4K for a Hot Gamer Boy. Fossey's gonna get spotted by that eye immediately. The stuns are gonna come through. It's not able to quite connect yet. Fossey taking so much util, swinging there with the stinger, wasn't quite the work. And Mystic and Luna getting 2 kills of their own. Sin walking all the way through Link. This is such an aggressive position that I don't know if Paradox will be ready for. And Oxy in spawn is not able to connect on anything yet. Oh, the spam they all lined up. It would have been perfect. The wall comes through. Well. Senti gets over. But I mean, how much can you do with only 1 Vandal on Santi? The spam from Luna, 1 random bullet hit his head, another one hit Piff. Luna finally getting answered back to by the sprays from the Sheriff's. Mystic in this corner is not able to quite find it up, but Sin will from the other side of the spam. Hot Gamer Boy getting one of his own. Piff is forced to back up. Hot Gamer Boy swinging. Ooh, what a shot from Piff. And this is gonna allow Piff to back up with this Vandal, but that will be the 11th round to Betrayed Embers.
Yeah, a good run at that. Piff will be looking for this next fight with Luna, though. Both these players will not walk out. Who will find the pick? It will be Piff if they ever use it, as we're hitting A.
The overdrive is popped, just like you said. The blind will come through, and he's forced to shoot that. And Fossey isn't able to quite connect on his Sin. As Mystic gets this raid from behind. Sin walking through sight, finally taken down by Santi, but Mystic is always on his way to trade. That's a 3K immediately. He picked up the new gun, and on 30 HP, he's feeling himself. He wants to swing. He wants to find where ZRZ is. ZRZ taking his time, playing discipline, and this is where they're all going to back up. Hunter's Sphere to work through. Maybe use the flood off, and Piff looking in backside. They have to make something happen. This is match point for them. They need to win this round to stay alive. The smoke will come through. ZRZ not using util to not give up his position. Just gonna clear this through. Slowly but surely. Walking through really slow. Oxy will be taken down. And with Mystic on low HP, it's suddenly doable. ZRZ finally able to get one. Hot Gamer Boy with an operator is finally able to connect onto something. He's getting value out of that gun, and Piv with a second. But Hot Gamer Boy, once again, who else to clean it up for Betrayed Embers?
Fights ultimately look to go first.
Yeah, sitting on that door is allowing Sin to walk up, and Piff, or I Drink Milk, excuse me, is going to be able to take down the enemy Yoro. Already a man advantage for Paradox. Betrayed Embers is looking to retake this site. The side smoke is going down. Luna is going to swing through and find ZRZ. That's a spike down. Mystic fighting 2 through the smoke on the side smoke, and it's all up to Piff. Left on site with Santi being so far away. Mystic on a 3rd. And oh my goodness, the man advantage has yet again.
It is just going to be so difficult, but if anything does it, it is going to be Santi with the Sheriff.
Santi has been so good in the past. He's able to get 1 already.
30 seconds
already
left.
Calling Betrayed Embers to respect him a little bit more. These players are going to play back on site now. The spike is left in short. Santi is opting in to kill them instead, trying to work his way through short. Hot Gamer Boy waiting. The camera not able to spot anything, peeking Mystic, but the swing from the other 2 is going to give the pistol to Betrayed Embers.
Finn has to be careful and instantly teleports back.
Yeah, keeping that Yoro off the line is really, really powerful, but Piv taken down by Mystic on that trip. ZRZ immediately entering back on a Sin, but Mystic has been so good for this team already on Haven. He's going to push back. Fossey finding Hot Gamer Boy. This player so strong on the Reyna. He's such a shooter, and he just wants to shoot. The fake plant will come down, and they will take the A site. A little bit better of a site to have. It's a lot harder to retake, and you can't retake from all these engines. But Luna, in short, is going to have all the info that they need, and maybe a perfect timing. He hears a player coming from heaven, and he's not going to quite peek it yet. Luna is completely unknown, and if ZRZ swings into this, he's going to find the kill. Fossey with the trade, though, still keeping them in a 2v2. He knows Mystic is in the CT, but do they know if Oxy's in the heavens? I don't know if he does, and he's gonna get spammed from an Oxy, finding him from long. Santi able to get one of his own, waiting for this drop. It's gonna be a TP into the smoke, but the TP comes a little bit too soon, and Santi able to get the second round for ROSO Paradox time. As Santi being the only player in mid is gonna call all this info. It's gonna allow the rest of Paradox to speed up onto the site. Hot Gamer Boy not quite connecting any of the sheriff shots. Pip already taken down the TP from the Yoru back site, allowing Piff to get another kill. The 3D Slayer's back in garage. Piff is already pushing up. He wants that overdrive on immediately. Get those ecos frags, boy. He gets 3. He dashes by somebody. He gets a 4th. Oxy finds it, but I drink milk with that final kill. And maybe allow for the retake to happen a little bit quicker here. The paranoia is available, and they're going to need to do something. The dimensional drift comes out. It's going to be able to spot the players. The Hunter's Fury will also come out from these players. Fossey able to take down Hot Gamer Boy. The ultimates mean nothing ultimately, as I Drink Milk is able to get 1 ZRZ, and Fossey with the 3K out of these ecos. That's a flawless round, and 2 ults gone. Yeah, and it's going to be a very quick mid-hit. Sin really close here. He's going to take out... Oh, Piv is just going to get spammed through. He's trying to find... And Hot Gamer Boy with the spam of his own as well. This is very scary. The players from behind in the window are not able to quite connect. Fossey finally get taken down. I Drink Milk and Santi getting 2 picks of their own. They are so weak after that fight, as Mystic comes from behind. He's able to find Santi, and Sid will clean that up, and that is a beautiful round.
Trying to go and looks at Luna here. Has the Phantom. Will you be able to find us? A Nightfall will hit.
Nightfall does hit, and Fossey isn't quite able to spam. He shoots a little bit too early. Finding Sin, though. He's so aggressive. The eye will come through, and Mystic is taken down once more. The shorty into the smoke. He wants to jump through. He wants it so bad. As the rest of these players from Betrayed Embers are going to get flanked on by Piff, actually. The stun will alert them of his position, and he's going to try to maybe make his way through to sight. As Hot Gamer Boy is ready for Piff to be back there. They're planning for back sight somehow, and ZRZ finding Hot Gamer Boy. These last 2 players are in garage. Fossey finds 1. It's all up to Oxy in a 1v4, and he has to ace if he wants it. This short is going to come through, and it's not going to be able to do too much yet. Oxy able to find a 3rd on 6 HP. How much can you do? You have to win this for your team if you want anything, and Fossey with the 3K. We'll be fighting that 8-4 half for Bear.
Will happen as this attack from B3 are heading towards A.
Paranoia being held out. It's gonna spot 1. The Paranoia is a little bit short, however, it doesn't matter. The players from Paradox are gonna be able to find both of the lives on Long. Despite his left, Long Sin has to flash through. Gonna try to peek into this garage. He spots Mixing. The shots aren't quite connecting yet. There's another player. Oh, and Santi with a fadeaway shot on a Hot Gamer Boy. It's all up to Sin in a 1v3. He almost spots Zed there. He moves away. The eye has not spotted him yet. He's holding for this push. The jump through from Drink Milk spots him. He is able to get 1 kill. He's not quite able to connect onto the second. Santi moving through, trying to find a pick onto the jump through the smoke. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets 3! And that's gonna be a clutch from Sin on the pistol round.
Most important round of the game. It is a 5 versus 5 weapon round. Hot Gamer Boy picking up the operator. Who can find us first blood to give their team a chance in this game?
Yeah, Piff immediately peeking short. This is all of A lobby control given, in Luna finding the first blood. ZOZ very quick to answer back, but that's the smokes out for the defense. Hot Gamer Boy pushed up all the way with this operator. They have the B site for almost free. Asante is forced to kind of look back. Hot Gamer Boy with an operator on the line. I mean, they're getting so aggressive here. It's very interesting post play, but I like it a lot. They're all opting to play in towards the C link. Luna finding the first kill. Fossey finally able to get a crit back. Pip getting one of his own. Mystic answering back. Hot Gamer Boy with one of his own. ZRZ versus Hot Gamer Boy. ZRZ is so weak though. Hot Gamer Boy's been so good for it, and 1 bullet does connect. Yeah, Piff is spotted. So is ZRZ. They know 2 players are towards the Z site. But Fossey lurking through the garage is going to be able to find Oxy. 3v5 Luna getting ZRZ. Sid trying to flash to the backside. He gets paranoid of his own fire. I Drink Milk. It's going to be all up to Luna on side. He gets taken down. It's all up to Hot Gamer Boy, a player that has been so good for Betrayed Embers, that has kept them alive in the entire playoffs. It's all up to him. He has to find something here. He finds Santi. That's a good start. The neural theft coming through. He knows that the last 3 players are on C, but where else would they be? He gets 1. He flicks to the second. He gets the 3rd. It's a 1v1 situation. If I Drink Milk can just survive here, it's got 8. 7 seconds left. It's coming down to so close. Hot Gamer Boy has to do something. 3 seconds. There's no plan. It has to be a kill. And I Drink Milk is playing this perfectly. But it's been a clutch from Hot Gamer Boy. I Drink Milk peaked at the wrong time. And this kept Betrayed Embers alive in the series.
A insert now. Santi, can you defend this paranoia hits?
Ooh, Santa is paranoid, and it looks like they're gonna opt in to going all the way to the A site. However, there's so many players in CT that they're holding this push all the way to A. ROSO Luna getting one. Hot Gamer Boy answering back, but Fossey with one of his own ZRZ as well. A 3v3 situation, 13 seconds left. The lockdown is gone. Fossey able to get another one. The plant will go down, but it's a 3v2 to keep Betrayed Embers alive. And we know that Hot Gamer Boy has worked so hard to put them in this position. Mystic and Oxy, players that have been so good for these. Fossey running through with the shorty, gets taken down. Oxy gets a second. It's all up to I Drink Milk, and it's not enough. It will be overtime on Haven.
We're gonna see them push this A site. Who can defend this?
Ooh, Piff on the A side already. Fossey jumping through with the shorty. The TP's gonna come through. They know Luna's all the way down short. Fossey just wants to claim this kill. He's gonna leave his players alone on site. Mystic able to get one onto Piff. I Drink Milk answering back. ZRZ getting one. Mystic finding the second. Fossey turning her back around, claiming Mystic. Oxy onto Santi. The trades upon trades upon trades. We're back in a 2v2 situation, but ZRZ is solo. Luna on the flank. I don't think they're aware. ZRZ finding one. Fossey has to find the heavy guy, and the Oxy will take him down. Suddenly, this is all in Betrayed Embers' hands on series point.
Luna forcing the memory of a goldfish onto Paradox.
Have to start hitting sites. There's no more things to call. There's nothing else, and your playbook has been used. Senti sitting in this garage, and Sin is so aware of his positioning. He's forced to back up, and he finds Sin, but Sin able to get that kill while sprinting, and Luna and Mystic are also finding their own picks. Mystic has been so good in this. ZRZ have to push up Piff from the back. Oxy kind of letting his teammate down, and it's a 2v3. 2v3s have been won before, but I don't think they're aware of Oxy's positioning. But Oxy isn't aware of Piff's positioning. Piff is able to find him, but he has so much to do, and these players from B3 are just not going to peek. And Piff does not have the time to actually defuse. He gets the third, he gets the fourth, but it's just not enough, and that won't be. We'll go back in overtime as well, and all of these players are creeping up. If Hot Gamer Boy can swing, get a couple good picks, he pops. Oh, and Fossey's down immediately after the cage. That's Fossey down. They have to be feeling confident now. Betrayed Embers has done a lot already just by taking him down. Sin able to find one on the ZRZ. 3v4 situation. Piff in hell. He gets dropped on by Hot Gamer Boy while he's taking the thing. I Drink Milk has got two. Oxy is trying to push on his side, and Santi gets one into 1v1 situation, and Oxy gets the round, and it's 15-14 and entering grand finals point yet again. Get a few free picks, but it looks like they're opting in to go to the A site, especially after all that KJ util is taken down. On a high position, finds Sin. And that is a huge first blood. The lurker is now gone. The rest of Betrayed Embers are just going to opt in to hit A site anyways. Players in short are going to be cut off from the players in long because of this KJ Molly, but Piff putting up the wall is found by Hot Gamer Boy. Hot Gamer Boy finds a second, and he wants this bad. It's a 4v3. It's all up to Fossey, Zed, and I Drink Milk. Players that have been so huge, honestly, everyone. But anyways, Fossey going through sight, putting the blinds out. Luna able to be taken down. I Drink Milk finds one on a Hot Gamer Boy. 2v3. That Reyna is coming in so clutch. Mystic walking through the smoke is able to find one, and Oxy finds the second. Fossey in a 1v1 situation against Mystic. These two players have been so huge, and Fossey isn't able to get it, as Betrayed Embers are your Boba Bash Grand Finals winners.